Representative Dorothy Moon has some explaining to do, and apparently she plans to do some of that tonight in Idaho City. A meeting has been called at the Boise Basin Library, the meeting room attached to it. Normally, a lawmaker meeting with constituents isn't much of a newsworthy event. However, Representative Moon was already scheduled for a legislative update next week in Idaho City, February 17th, hosted by the Boise County Republican women. But we were told this is an emergency meeting, and she reserved the room at the library last week. Last week, you say? Yep. Right after Representative Moon got some attention for dropping these comments about an early education federal grant in a committee meeting.
So the Idaho Association of Educating Young Children brought forward a $6 million grant, and you say there is no critical race theory, or doesn't seem to be an issue in Idaho. If you were aware, if you're aware in any of the hearings on that program that was defeated by the legislature, it was laden with critical race theory curriculum for our kids from infancy to pre-K.
My understanding of the $6 million grant was that it was designed to support local collaboratives that were community driven. If there was a curricular aspect to it that included critical race theory concepts, that would be news to me.
Yes, I mean, there obviously was. I worked with one of those cohorts down in Boise County, and I did see the curriculum that was being brought in, and it was very much CRT.
So she worked with one of those cohorts in Boise County. She did see the curriculum, and it was very much CRT, she said. Not according to the Basin School District, the only school district in Boise County that used funds from that same federal grant in 2020.
I was taken aback because I have no idea what she's referring to, because she did not review any of our curriculum. She never came up here to review it. She did not request any of the materials. So I have no idea. And to hear that was just, our teachers are very upset because they feel like they're being accused of things that they are not doing.
That was the elementary school principal we spoke with last week. And apparently some of those teachers she referred to and the administrators plan to show up tonight to Representative Moon's emergency meeting. The superintendent told us he plans to ask her what evidence she has of this law school level academic concept, otherwise known as CRT, being taught to preschoolers in the Basin School District. And he's encouraging some of their preschool parents to show up as well and ask some of the same questions. So here's the thing. We just got a call from the library up there, and they may have to postpone this meeting because there's apparently a lot of these people who want to ask these questions of Representative Moon, and they may not have the room to fit them in the building. So we'll keep you updated on that. It's supposed to start at 6 o'clock tonight. We'll let you know if that goes on as scheduled as we get a little later on into this show. But right now, they're thinking about postponing it, maybe finding a bigger space, because there's a lot of people up in the Boise County area, specifically in Idaho City and the Basin County Basin School District, that want some of these questions answered. Now, we wanted to ask Representative Moon about this emergency meeting she set up late last week, but she has yet to return our messages. However, if she shows up tonight, well, hopefully we'll be there to catch some of her question and answer.
I think